This is the Pondarium revisited about a year and a half, almost 2 years later, maybe about a year and a half later. What we've got is the baby glass shrimp. You see the juvenile glass shrimp there? And then we've got that little larva that's in the center of the screen. It's a whitish, clear instar that's basically almost like a full-grown glass shrimp, except that it only has swimmerets, no claws, and it swims in a vertical position, head down. So it has pretty good swimming ability. It can also kick its tail and zoom away really quickly for defense. So that's the, you see it there pretty clearly there. That's one of the many larvae that the female glass shrimp is birthing. She'll birth only the eggs that hatch. She'll kick out the little larvae as they hatch, carrying the remainder of the eggs. So she's in the process of doing that. It doesn't appear to be an all or nothing situation. Only a few eggs hatch, and then she kicks them out, and then a few days later some more will hatch. There's maybe 10 or 15 larvae like this swimming about in the Pondarium. There are also no remaining Daphnia that we had earlier. They were completely eaten by the shrimp. And there's another glass shrimp larvae there, kind of swimming upside down. A good amount of moam, and that produces the infusoria, the protozoans that the baby glass shrimp like to eat. Gives them plenty of food. You can see it there going up again, upside down. I turn the system on maybe once every other day or so. If you turn on the system, it'll filter out all the infusoria into the sponge filter, and the baby shrimp aren't going to get enough food. So I keep it off while I see them. If I see them swimming about, they'll be in this state for about 3 days, and then they shed their skin, and then they become baby glass shrimp as the adult version. They grow quite rapidly at that point. We also have tons of baby Neocoridina rubra, the red Taiwanese freshwater shrimp. Lots of them, you can see them swimming about here. There is a juvenile glass shrimp. You can tell the difference between the glass and the cherry shrimp because the eyes are very wide apart, and you see the crook in its back. You see the crook, the little mountain peak, the little crook on its back. That tells you that it's a glass shrimp. And that growth that you see there relative to the smaller version is about a month. That may be a little male, I'm not sure. All in all, the Pondarium is doing pretty well. A lot of snails have happened, especially the MTS, Malaysian trumpet snail. You can see them there. And there's also a pond snail that snuck in on a plant or something. So we've got, I was hoping just to keep the black ram's horn, but now we've got lots of other snails happening. So the system is a little out of balance in that there are no copepods, but there are lots of infusoria and different kinds of algae. And it's a definite ecosystem. You can keep the filter and the pump off for days, and it doesn't affect anything other than the water gets a little cloudy from the infusoria. But because of all of the baby shrimp, they're eating it up. So there's no real imbalance happening. So this is version 2 of the Pondarium.